And we are live now. See what happens. See if anything happens here. Looks like one person's already on. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mad Mags here doing a live video, live stream. I got bored, so my last video shows that I need to do a rehousing anyways. Unfortunately, it's not going to be evicular area number 2, like I keep stating, because I have an escapee. I'm going to be rehousing this escapee. Mika, my Ceratojaris. Hello, how you doing, April Fool? Not too shabby at all, actually. Just doing a rehousing of Mika, the Ceratojaris H.O.I. Because she escaped today. Don't know if you've seen that video, but I have her up. She was hanging out inside on the blinds. But just set up so people start showing up if they do. There's my glue. Bam. I have my glue stick, or my, not my glue stick, but my glue pad. I picked up a critter keeper. Me and Mel went and picked up a critter keeper tote. Or it says critter tote, sorry. Critter tote, a small one. They picked up the critter tote. I'm going to replace that. I got my substrate here. Screwdriver, flathead, always good for breaking up the blocks. If you don't, I don't like to soak my blocks because I like to keep, I don't do a lot of large things. I do a lot of small. So I like to actually chip the block a long way. Like there's about this much left on there. So I chip it and then dry it, and then what I don't use, I tub it up. And that's that, you know what I mean? It's easy to flathead screwdriver, Gotta have a box cutter, cut tags, cut paper, cut tags, cut plastics, picked up some mealworms, got a little plant here. This is the plant I'm gonna put in there for him. It's cool, I like it. And this is where the box cutter comes in handy. A little rusted, but there we go. It's like the aquarium plants, soft rubber. And what you do is you take them, you run warm water over them, get all that crap out. So I'm gonna do that right now. And just get a little dry. Rinse off that PetSmart, Petco, exotic pet shop dust, Not always, they don't always dust their stuff. So just because. Less stuff to worry about. Take our little critter keeper. Yeah, I use the cheap ones. I mean, these are great for slings at smallest. What was the small? How big was Fizzgate when we put her in the minis? She was like Instar 2, right? She was, yeah. Fizzgate was tiny. I thought we gave her one mold. I thought inside the little container, and then put her in the mini. And
she was a fair size. Like, I don't know about the N-Star and everything. I would say
4 or
nipple
5.
size.
Like Instar 4 or 5, probably some like 3
size.
or 4.
Yeah.
Probably 3 or 4. Yeah, we put her in the mini ones, which a lot smaller than these. Actually, Chevy, my Selma puts Camber Giants in the minis. Yeah, and Fizz Gig. Actually, I think Chevy's actually in Fizz Gig's old one, I think. I had to glue up. I pulled the handle off in this here. I glued the holes in here because the back part here has a very large hole. My tarantula snuck out of one of them, and I never thought she was that small. And she stopped eating for 3 days, and then just disappeared for 2. Then found her. But yeah, that's the reason why I'm doing the live stream tonight. But you know, getting my glue gun. Oh no, that was not my first escape. Fizz Gig was the first escape. Second escape was actually a double Pol Pot, my male cobalt blue escaped when I first got him. When I switched from my 32-ounce deli cup to this size. I think it actually was this size. And yeah, he escaped. I went to drop a roach in, and he literally jumped out of the tank and through the open lid right at my face twice. Did it twice. I got him back and did it again. And then, yeah, this recent one is now my recent escape, Nika. Oh, he just got lit up and on fire. Gotta love. How do you ever get him to stay in the tank? How do you get him to stay in the tank? A lot of the times they just stay there. They don't really go wandering that much unless the space. Oh, the cobalt? Yeah, he escaped for about a week. I did not get him back in his thing for a week, and that was a pain to get him back in there. I had to trap him in a cardboard box, cut a hole in the side of the cardboard box, and tape a 32-ounce cup to the side and wait for him to crawl in there. Just put wet substrate in there and wait for the moisture. Glue gun's getting there. Bottom of that. Going. I want to get that. Not sure if I should put this center tank, just like glue it dead center, and then give like a corner with an overhang because it's going to overhang over in this corner, leaving this side opened up so I can put a water dish in the corner as well. Or should I just kind of maybe offset it? If I offset it that way, maybe like that. So I know it's a phosphoryl, but they will build up. I don't have a lot in the. Yeah, I'm not too sure what this. I'm not too sure what the rubber plant's supposed to be. I don't know botany that well, actually at all, really. I mean, I can tell you what a rose is, and some tulips, but other than that, I'm not a botanist. I don't know. Corner, maybe up front, center. No, I don't want to do up front, center. I'd rather just do this. I think corner is better. Set it up. That way there's an overhang in the corner. And it still has room along the side and the front here. So if I do this and then leave this as the back corner with the overhang plant, she'll go under there and wet everything up. But if I do dead center, shift it a bit, she might be more upwebbing. I don't know, maybe I'll just do this. Like that. I like that actually. I think I'll go with that. Still gives us plenty of room for movement over on this side. Yes, I like that. Glue gun's heating up. You. And we glue. There we go. Shoes. No wisps. Don't like that too much. It's a pain. Then we just drop it like so. Press down. Just hold for a minute. Oh, it's not really well. I think the glue's not ready yet. That sucks. That's okay. Yeah, no, the glue's not ready yet. That's
Yeah, make
way
sure
too
you
cool.
let it get nice and warm so that so it works right.
Right.
If it's too cold, it won't stick.
That's all right. That's true. Yeah. That's all right. Then we just wait a little bit longer. No biggie. I just like to make noises every once in a while. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think it's time to grab the spider actually. Just that way we can show her off. So yeah, we got Mika here, the Stratajarsh Marshalli. She's already starting to web inside there. And then I also wanted to give you guys the update on thing one, because thing one molted. As you see here, looking beautiful, getting bigger and bigger, which is nice. She's awesome. She's already getting kind of flighty a bit. But she is so fuzzy. So fuzzy. Look at that. Look at her. Freshly molted just a couple days ago. Oh, I forgot to write it in the book. I gotta write it in the book.
I'll try to remind you.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Gorgeous on that. I gotta watch. Right, she does have great colors already. I think I want to feed her a bit more than thing two. I feel thing two is a male. I haven't got a clean molt to check it out. The salmon pink, yeah. Yeah, it's actually kind of noticeable on her because she's so fuzzy. I wonder, that might be a little loud actually. Predator, the original, Arnold, Scorpion. Uh, but yep, old thing one, getting there. All right, so I figured we'll see if my Brachypelma here will take a mealworm. And also, I wanted to bring out Avicularia number two after his or her molt here. See if we can get the lid off for you. Try not to disturb him or her too much. We're trying to open this. There. Looking good though already. Looking gorgeous. There we go. I love the avicularia. Like this here, I think this one here, freshly molted, the freshly molted avicularia, probably one of the most gorgeous. It's got this like inky black blue coloring to it, freshly after molt, and it's like it's the legs. I wish I can get a better lighting view for what I have for this, but it's just inky black blue. It's gorgeous with the pink toes. Um, so tiny. Their abdomens are so tiny. Um, mm, I don't know. I guess I would kind of say like a fiery color. Like yeah, like a light red for their abdomens. So tiny. Don't even look small when he's spread out. So tiny. Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Oh, Vicularia. All right, here, let me pop this up for you. Dude, I'm sorry I missed your live. I was out picking up a new tank for what I'm going to do for this live right now for my escapee here. But let me show you my Vicularia real quick here. And then I got one more I got to grab for you. I already showed it earlier, but I'll show it again. This here was my freshly molted Avic. I'm not too sure if it's male or female. I hope it's female so I can breed my male smoke and have little babies. Cameras really don't do Avics. No, not really. Especially this one. This is just my cell phone. But and the lighting's not really good. I just got light lighting is all. But yeah, let me go. I'll be right back in a sec. All right, I'm back. Here we go. So I had another molt, Katie, and it was my Lassidora parahybana. Female, I believe it's female. I haven't checked the molt. I can actually check the molt. Just right, maybe not this molt, but here is thing one, just freshly molten. 2 days, 3 days ago, 3 days ago, like 3 days ago, 2 days ago. So good. Much larger than what she was before. And to show You got thing two. Hopefully, thing two doesn't decide he wants to bolt out. But we'll show you thing two here as he bolts around the container everywhere. There's my Lassidor Parabana number two, thing two. This one I believe this one's a male. Looking at the legs and the size, it's fairly similar to the size of thing one, just scrawny and lanky, smaller carapace. So I feel I have a male and female on this. None of them have given me a molt that is readable. Not yet. But yeah, those are my pair of Hybanas. Those are buttes. But I decided I'm going to do a live feeding with my Brachypelma Hamori. I was going to call it Smith Eye. Huh? Oh no, your Premetallica didn't make it? Oh shit. I haven't got one yet, but damn. That sucks. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah. That sucks. I'm sorry. I think my glue gun's ready, actually. But, well, here, let me get these tongs out. I'll do a quick feeding real quick. That sucks. I'm gonna lift this up here.
Said $145 plus that.
Yeah, even if they go, I spent 75 on my Cobalt. He was a handful, and when he went, I still was. I might have had him a year. We had him a year. I think about a year.
Yeah,
we had him about a year, and then he went. That sucked because he was for a Cobalt. It was interesting for being a male, but and then my green bottle blue, that one sucked because I was so hoping for a female in my green bottle blue. Let's see here.
right. That's
Okay, let's see if we get a live feeding from Harley. I named this one Harley, my Hamori. There we go. We got a mover. Bam! There you go, guys. Live feeding of Harley, the Hamori, Brachypelma Hamori. Looking good, though. Looking good, she is. Looking good. How your snakes doing, man? No, actually, I have a wireless or a Bluetooth speaker, and I have a little rubber handle on it, so I can tilt the camera and then stick it up and kind of angle it a little bit. Cheap tripod. Cheap tripod. Oh yeah, that's probably why you think you're hearing that. Technically, you are. Oh god, we might make it. We might make it just a little bit in time to see the Cambridge Eye. My self-opposed Cambridge Eye Chevy. But yeah. Oh, I was speaking earlier. This is the mini tank I was talking about, that fizz gig snuck out of my first escapee. This is not the tank itself, but this is where she snuck out of one of these little holes. So watch when you put slings inside of these critter keepers. They might not fit through the sides, but they will fit through these. But yeah, I think my glue gun's ready, so I gotta actually put in my plant, Katie. So this is for my it's for Mika. A little plant in there. It's on the tank, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Hopefully my glue gun should be dripping glue, so oh yeah, this is some golden glue here. Low heat. There we go. Low pressure. Give it pressure. Um, how many teas do I have? Oh, actually, I can probably give you an accurate count. Give me a moment. Make sure this stays-
Make sure you hold it down, yeah, make sure you
Right,
give it pressure.
I've been doing that. I want to make sure it's
So it's quite heavy. It should be fine, especially when you add substrate, but just make sure it's anchored.
yeah, yeah. That's gonna be nice for my Marshalli.
Still think it's funny, she escapes and she gets present.
Right, yeah. That's what happens though. I think Fizzgig was the only one that got super punished. I put Fizzgig. I had Fizzgig in this for
All
3-4 months after she escaped out of her mini. Give me a second, Katie. Let's see.
long time. She fucking sorry. She loved it though.
Right. KD said something. I think I gotta. Oh yeah, please do. Okay. Let's see here. Five. 27 T's. 5 scorpions. Yeah, she escaped. And since she escaped out of this little hole here when she was a sling, my grandma stole the pulcrites, Fizzgig. When she escaped out of this, for about 4 months, I put her in this. But the thing is she was so small. All she did was hide underneath a silk leaf I had in there, and she'd web up to the silk leaf, making like a little tarantula pocket, a little tarantula pita pocket, something like that. 27. Yeah, I want more. There's a few more that I really like to get to finish up the my collection. I want to finish up my Brachiopalmas. I only have one non-do, one Grammastola. I want to get more non-dos. I like to get the Tripepi and the Chromatus. That would be nice to get. The Grammastolas, Rosea, Oteri, Mole, Pulchra. Was that including Scorpions or no? The 27 was not including Scorpions. The 27 was just T's. She got grounded. Yeah, she got grounded. I grounded her. I think she
wasn't grounded. She loved it.
She loved it. I grounded her, but she loved it, dude. She roamed this little tub all day long or all night long. Daytime, tarantula pocket underneath it.
Fizzy was just such a great one, dude. Small as can be, but just traveled everywhere.
She loved it. She was crazy. She loved to do stuff. She still is crazy. The bigger she's gotten, she's still crazy. She loves it. I need to get some water for this. If you would, water is back. I should probably get that gallon over there and add some more to the sprayer.
That was fresh one.
Too bad Tennessee was
You
not on
went this
this. Yeah. Too bad Tennessee wasn't on this. You might be getting a kick out of the ground and tarantula. I don't really like to soak my blocks of substrate. I break them down. This was one of those just single blocks. There was like another inch to it, or half inch, or something like that. I just flathead screwdriver and drove it right down the center and broke it in half. And then this is actually what's left of the other half has filled up pretty much everything recently that I've done. So the Bomai, the Amelie, recently, Beast, my Caribbean University color got recently transferred and has molted. She's looking good. Still tiny, about as big as my thumb, curled up. Like curled up, literally, she can sit on my thumbnail. Yeah, I can't wait to move this little girl over. And, get yeah. All right. Water. Can she go since it's down? Oh no, I'm adding water.
Oh, you need the water. My bad.
Water. Gotta get the water.
Sorry.
It's crikey. Sometimes I feel like, what's the thing? Oh, Steve Irwin. Crikey, it's a crocodile up. Honestly, the guy was fun and entertaining. I really honestly felt like I didn't learn much on there until I watched National Geographic or something. But he was entertaining. I have nothing against entertainment when it comes to animals. I love about anything animal. Except for Animal Planet. I don't really enjoy that much because there's a lot of Treehouse Master. What does that have to do with animals?
Right.
Like they don't even do tank that much either. Yes. Yeah. That, or if I break them down, this is the dish I usually break them down into. I'll have them in chunks still, so I'll just put what's left over in chunks, and then the rest of it stays in a bag wrapped up. I honestly wish I had some topsoil. I have a tattoo of him. Tattoo. Him from the band Him? I don't know, just something about a tattoo of him. I don't know, I might have to get more out of this. Soak it, but needs some moisture. Oh, Steve Irwin. You have a tattoo of Steve Irwin? That's funny. That's funny, actually. So I got the word pain tattooed to my arm right here. Can't believe I can see it. It's hard. It's on an odd spot. So yeah, I got pain tattooed to my arm. And yes, it is finished. I had to make it look like it was just kind of scarred up. So some of the tattooed is actually not even a tattoo. It's just them driving a needle to make it look like there was a tattoo there with no ink. So it's just honestly ink and scar is how I had them do it. 62, when I was 15 and things happened. Hey, dude, it happens. I got a weird one on my back when I was 18. It was my first. I called it my rebel tattoo because my dad was like, don't ever get tattoos and piercings and yada, yada, yada. But that's how parents are. Although nowadays, now they're like, oh, I want a piercing tattoo. Cool. I mean, I'm not gonna knock either one. I like tattoos, and honestly, when I was younger, I had a boatload of piercings, like 12, I think. Yes, that looks much nicer. Now it's not soaked, but it's moist, which is nice. It's all right. It's what you call a hood tattoo, so I didn't actually go to a tattoo parlor to do it. It was at somebody's house. So, yeah, like I said, we do some dumb stuff. I got tattoos at people's houses before that could have got me some issues, but thankfully I never had that problem. Questions. Yes, questions. Questions are a good thing to ask. Hmm, I guess we'll just start putting it in now. Go. And then there was a tank with substrate in it. I'm not gonna put a bunch in there. I'll have enough in there for her to do minor digging because I kind of want her to. No, but I couldn't go through metal detectors, not without stripping. That's why I don't fly. And then dump straight to here. Question again. There we go. Okay, reconnecting. Thank God. I hate that when that happens. Oh, I need more substrate. But I mean, so far it's not looking bad. But I need more substrate.
Oh, are you sure?
What? More substrate?
Remember, she'll
I
wet
know.
all that stuff up. Hendrick might be able to use what we have for substrate.
True. All right. Yeah. That's all right. Okay. Because I like Obi's tank. I like all the webbing on Obi. Obi
Right.
won my
I mean, if
orange baboon.
If it ends up looking like she's struggling to construct, then add some more later.
I highly doubt she will. I mean, you see what she had in that little dinky
Right.
container. If you are wondering, this is the one that was. This is my Marshelli was inside the round Tupperware container, and the lid did not stay on very well. And there wasn't a whole lot of substrate in there, but she did really cool stuff with it, which was really cool, which I liked it a lot. I mean, but that's I like. I'm jealous of your GBB, dude.
Yeah, we definitely got to get a couple more.
Yes, I need like 3 of them, at least 4 of them.
By the way, hi Katie.
Mel says hi.
I think you were saying hi a while ago. Sorry, man.
There we go. There, and it looks like they're actually coming out of the ground. Not nifty. I'm so full of myself sometimes. I mean, I still feel like there should be a little bit more substrate in there.
You can put a little bit more, but just don't get carried away.
Yeah, I know. I don't.
No more than half an inch only on that far side because the other side's already kind of getting up there. Try not to go over an inch and a half, I would think.
Right. This is all kind of packed down. We're almost at an inch.
I mean, if
Should
you
I
want to
add
put a
more?
little more in, that's fine. I'm just saying, not much more over that.
I figured. Yeah, I mean, I guess a little bit on one side, the lower end with no plant.
Yeah, it's not exactly.
Yeah. And then, yeah, see what I mean? Just break it down the center. That way you ain't gotta worry about much. And then you do it again when you want just a piece here and a piece there. And just kind of screw it in there a bit. And then pieces come off. Just want little bits. Not that smart, obviously. I caught that message just before or just after I did that. Smart method until you see me do that. And you're like, let's see. He's kind of simple, isn't he? There we go. Just get a little bit more. Don't need too much. That's what the thing about this stuff is it's so packed tight. Oh, here we go. Hold that back. And then we just break it down a bit. It's the only thing about this when you're starting to chip it, you got to break it down so you can get moisture to it easier, break it down quicker. So break down with chunks, small chunks. Break them down to little chunks. So nothing big, nothing small, not thick. They're thick, break them down some more. Like little chunks of pork bark, kind of. Let it down. And let it sit. Now I'm sitting here looking at this. I don't think the coconut hide would have fit in here very well. Now that I'm sitting here looking at this, it would have fit in like at an angle. It would have looked weird, honestly.
True, it would have definitely filled with the person that one of those corners. I don't know how.
Oh yeah.
Here.
Coconut hide though. That was Sheba's coconut hide when I first picked her up. She liked it. She had an awesome tunnel going through that thing. I wish I would have got video or footage of that. When I first picked my first tarantula up, I don't have any footage of what 2016. Pretty much all of 2016.
When you first got into it, you weren't filming, so.
Yeah. I think I wanted to, I just didn't do it. But the dust, it regulates in the air pretty bad from breaking it down like that.
Yeah, some water.
Yeah, or soda or something.
Yeah, so.
Sedota.
Right here.
Oh yeah. No. I won't touch this. You know that.
Well,
I don't
I'm
have
gonna
that.
be on camera.
That's how you do it. I just don't want to touch nothing.
Teamwork.
Teamwork or pimping. It's take it however you feel like it. So with living in Arizona, do you have personal tarantulas? Oh, no, I don't actually go out there. I only actually have one, my Calcotes.
Potentially, yeah. I think
Yeah.
she might be. The photopalma, you're right.
Yes, and I think Wild Side is actually wild. She
I
actually
think
she's
she's
really different. She's not at all afraid to come up to you. She's very intriguing, and the people I got them from,
They were kind of scared.
they were sketchy. They were sketchy. Like they go out because they had a bunch of Aphonopalmas, like a bunch of Calcotes.
They just recently arrested a bunch of people, didn't they?
Yes, they did. I think
Around one of the parks.
they were going around picking up
Tarantulas,
and scorpions and stuff. They got busted for doing it out in the parks instead of just going out to the desert and doing it. I think you can probably find some on the Camelback Mountain, or the Camelback Hill, whatever. They call it a Camelback Mountain. It's really a hill. It's a hill.
Yeah.
It's a hill. It's a nice hill. It's a hill.
It's Soviet.
No. There's a difference between mountains and hills, my friend. And Nebraska has rolling plains.
It is weird, the hills, like the little mountains they have in this valley.
It
It is weird because we are completely surrounded by mountains.
And those aren't even mountains, honestly. Those the mountains that they say surround Arizona, from what it looks like when you're actually here, they just look like really big hills.
I think they're mountains. I mean, I've flown in and out of the valley though. So
I would
I've
like to
seen
go
it.
up to them to actually like physically see from one side, you know, like to climb up to see like, okay, this is a big hill, or it's just yeah, it's just a big hill. What type of teas are located in my area? A lot of Phonosapalma,
Phonopotamus.
yeah, she's all doing it. Phonopalmacimine, cowcodes are like the biggest ones in this area. You go farther to south, like Tucson and Nogales, you'll catch more like homorais, possibly some vagans in the areas, because a lot of those are Mexican species, which is awesome too. Because if I could ever get my what's that passport, although I think it's illegal to try to take things from there and bring them back up here. I don't know. I don't know if it would be
It's
illegal.
just
I don't know if
like-
it'd be illegal or not to take a tarantula from Mexico to bring it up here. It might be actually. I can see it without proper documentation. It probably is illegal
FDA
too.
probably gets involved in that one.
Sucks, but it'd be awesome.
Same thing. No, I remember that because even when we went like over to Europe and stuff, we were told you can't like buy a dog and try and bring it back
Oh, damn.
because none of the other like all the countries they have different regulations for keeping such things,
Oh, okay.
and so the fear is always what diseases might be brought in or what might be brought in that would proliferate to such an extent or harm us in some way.
Right. Interesting. Oh, we got a third watching. How you doing? Don't know who you are yet.
Arizona, though, I was looking this up. So Arizona, it just sounds like definitely the Ophonopala, excuse me, cowcodes. But then it also says desert tarantula, western tarantula, Arizona blonde tarantula. And these photos, though, don't all just look like the cowcodes. Like, what is that? Like, you know,
That almost actually looks like a grammastola.
right?
But it could actually be no, because that would be the rust rump if that was a rust rump. I don't know what that is. That's interesting.
So there might be a couple of different ones here, but I don't know. Oh.
Lost another. That's all right.
I don't know, kind of like your normal desert ones, but it looks like a lot of cowcodes.
A lot of cowcodes.
But then it's also talking about Johnny Cash, so I don't know if the Johnny Cash.
That would be the Aphonopelma Johnny Cashy. That's the first specimen was found in Southern California, so I would say that's possibly a desert species as well. To have ever thought of doing them? I thought of them. I probably won't do any of those until I can get like an actual camera and an editing system, because it would either be live views from like this, or it would just be straight just straight through like I always do, and try not to mess nothing up. A little bit more water, but yeah, I think about doing them.
Hello, Chevy.
Chevy's crazy. Little
Chevy's
Selma
awesome.
Host, Cambridgei. He's crazy. He or she.
I'm hoping she stays green, but she's kind of looking brown.
Honestly, like I named my Selma Host Cambridgei after, and I did do this because I like it. You came up with it, but I don't know if you were thinking the way I was thinking. Jason Statham's character, Crank. If anybody's seen Crank, you know his character's name is Chevy. And I named my Selma Post Cambridgei after that. You gave me the idea of Chevy, but I don't know if you were going with that right.
No, definitely not. I'm a female. So, that sounded bad. I didn't mean
Yeah,
that
I
to
know
sound
there's a
like
lot of them. I have a couple of them, but I don't like using them. I like computers. I don't like using my cell phone for everything. There's just some things that my big hands have a hard time with, and that's these little screens.
We also don't have the best service.
Yeah, I don't really have the
don't
greatest
pay
service. I'm kind of
expensive
surprised this is going as well as it's gone so far.
I think it's where it's positioned. It's probably not good.
Possibly, we have kind of
Spotty
spotty reception for the Wi-Fi here, which happens.
That looks really good, babe.
Try to put water dish too. If I get a water dish.
What size?
Go with a.
Okay, buddy, watch it.
I have to put some back here too, hon. Remember? Gotta spread it around. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry about that, guys.
But yeah, just remember what Vietnam's doing.
I know. That's what I like about them. That's why I like the keeler backs. Keeler back. All right, I was saying this earlier about the species that I need to pick up, and I need to finish my brachypalma. I need to add on to my grammostoles, my mandus. I really need to finish up my kilo brachyes because I have two that one I'm really not sure is what it is sold to me as. Is the deadly tarantula also in Arizona? I think she's in New Mexico, Albuquerque, but don't quote me. I don't talk to her. It's not that. Well, it's because I don't know how to get a hold of her other than through an email, and I don't have any money to buy something from her yet. So, but I do believe she is from New Mexico.
What size water dish, babe? Soda cap or water bottle? Water gallons.
Is there any milk gallons like screw tops?
You want some that large?
Yeah.
We got plenty of power rated ones.
There we go. Power rate's perfect. She's got some great videos. I do like Daily Tarantula Girl's videos. A lot of hers are really interesting. She's got a lot of breeding videos. So you get into breeding, watch her videos on breeding. She got a lot of those and different ones. She cares about her stuff. She loves her stuff. That's a great channel to check out. So if any of you guys see this, I only got 2 people watching it. So those that see this afterwards, don't forget to check out Deadly Tarantula Girl if you haven't yet. And if you have, well, then you already know what I'm talking about. Let's see here. Tattoo cups are great. Yes, they are. Actually, if you can't find those tiny little rock dishes, the tattoo cups are perfect for them. So are the little water caps. They're actually they're not the deep ones. They're about yay deep. I love using those for mine too. Actually, right here, these water caps here, they're not very deep. I know I gotta pull it out. Those I like using those too for slings.
Like the small water bottles.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, there we go. I think she's ready for the.
Would you want it?
Thank you.
It looks good.
Right. I wish I had some rocks.
It's the green on the brown. It looks really good.
I wish I had some rocks. And now I really want to get those white ones. They at PetSmart when we went and picked this up. And the aquarium side, they have those white rocks. They would be spheres, but they look like they've been smashed to slightly flattened M&Ms or something.
Here's the thing. I know we can get those at Michael's.
Michael's
We can
Hobby.
also get those at Dollar Tree because they're selling them.
Oh,
but
the white ones.
I don't know if they have white, but I've seen those ones before because they're commonly used in vases and stuff. But I don't know what we might need to do for cleaning them up or something. We just might check to make sure we know what they're made of, I guess. You know what I mean?
Ceratojaurus marshalli, the straight horn.
Yes.
The straight horn baboon. I had the Darlingi, which is the rear horn, and man, I was so upset when that one died. It was so tiny too. It was smaller than my pinky nail.
Definitely N-Star like 1 or 2.
Definitely N-Star 1. Definitely N-Star 1 or 2. Yeah, I'd probably say, well, I don't know, it was really dinky. Maybe 2, I'd say. But yeah, These are rare ones. These ones don't like to come out of their hiding spots. She's already got a little webbing inside there, but and we're going to do that. Cap this. I want this to be the front. I want to open it like this. So the water dish will go up front in the corner here. So that's what it looks like. A little water dish in the front, plant in the back, plenty of room. Like I said, I wish I had the little white rocks in there. That would really pop the colors of these. Partially golden, I guess, is kind of a golden tea. I had one, and that's another one I lost. An HMAC died. That one sucked because it was another really dinky one, which sucked. I wish it didn't.
Katie said feather like baboons need to get them.
Yeah, I know. I had the HMAC. Remember HMAC? Mac? I called them Mac. All right, now it's time to put Mika inside. She's been pretty calm normally. I don't like to take the lids off my Dremel bottles, but she's been pretty calm. I'm going to have to do it this way. Apparently they are the dead. Yes, they have a hell of a bite. They are super fast. And
She was.
oh my God. Bean is literally like spread out. She was that big spread out. And she darted around like it was nothing. They are also known as the teleporters. They are that fast. Put you there. And then there we go. And I'm just going to let her sit in there until she comes out on her own. But there we go. Late and driving home. No worries. I'm actually about to wrap this up. It's almost been an hour, so. You can get HMAX for $15. Damn, I think I spent 30 on ours. Yeah, I think I spent 30 on ours. Hey there, newcomer. How you doing? Thanks for coming. Unfortunately, you missed the building of the tank, which honestly isn't a big deal that you missed it. It's just a lot of breaking up substrate, getting wet, and adding. Oh, it's Tennessee. Oh, you got a beer in your hand? Ooh, I want a beer now. That's definitely Midwest right there. Mentioning a beer makes you want a beer if you're from the Midwest. But yeah, it's my Marshalli. 30 for my HMAC. Yeah, I spent 30 for my HMAC, 15 for slings, 25 to 30 for sub. Wow. Yay, beer. Like Psycho Stick. Let's go have a beer. Beer is good. Beer is good. It's good. Yeah, I spent like 30 and my sling was literally like yay big when I picked her up, fully spread out. She was not big. I still spent $30 on it and ended up dying, which kind of sucks. Yes. So next one I want to make sure I get somewhere around an inch. That way it seems like it's a little, little less of a pain in my ass to always have to get.
It was hard to figure out what to feed her.
Yeah, it was. She took mealworms down, little tiny ones. We cut them up a bit. As long as I had something small in there. But yeah, this is my new container for. I don't know if you caught my last video, Tennessee. She escaped, so that's why she's getting a new. I know they escape. They get a new house from. And she's being a little butthole now, curling up in her little hole. I don't want to come out. I think she had enough roaming for one night.
I will never forget the way she on the floor.
Oh my God! All right, so you catch the video. She's on my my blinds in my room. What do I feed my slings and my adult teas? My slings this size and a bit smaller get mealworms, waxworms. Lately, it's been waxworms. These are the waxworms right now that I have for sizes. Mealworm, sorry. Super Tiny was 7 months ago. It was only 2 inches. Jesus. Yeah, super, super slow growing. Hey there, Hey, what's up, DEA? How you been, man? I don't know if you caught my comment on yours about the hog nose. That's wondering if you had any videos on that. Make sure that is off. I don't need my. I'm good. I'm actually good. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I started doing my little thing. So here's the end result of the whole point of the live. The live was my Marshali, who actually escaped earlier today from the container I had her in, and I found her. I got the video up. You can check that out and find out where she was at. But yeah, this is the ending of this here. So got the Marshali in her little container. Ooh, beer. I like beer. I smelt beer, and it is beer. But yeah, I mean, I will go check. Cool. Yeah, I was wondering if you had any videos on basic care for a hognose, Western, Eastern. I talked to KD. He gave me basic care on a boa as well as corn snakes. And I don't think you don't have any hognose, do you, KD? I'm all like, I feel weird. I do this a lot. Cool, thank you. Awesome.
What? Is that like ding ding beer wench? Oh, you won't touch the pop can, but you'll touch the beer can. What?
Beer, yeah, we're trying.
Bullshit.
Beer. Feeding tips and husband. Yes, yes. Especially like, excuse me, sorry. Kind of drink the Pats a little fast. My brother cared for a boa, so I was able to pay a little attention. Oh no, not boa. I'm sorry. Take that. Scratch that. Ball python. So I have a little bit of that, and I also had a roommate where I took care of his 26-inch ball python Sumatra. I really wish I would have stole that from him, and I know stealing is wrong, but man, I would have stole that so quick. Paps, yep. Gotta have the Paps. Do that video on my GBB. Yes, please. KD, do one too. Because I love GBBs. I really do. That's one of my favorite. GBBs, OBTs. Cool. I'll go back and look at your videos on the hog noses then. I'm gonna put this back up here to show everybody again. That way you're not just staring at my mug the whole time. So I like this. I got this. Luckily, we got it at PetSmart. I get the cheap critter keepers from the Great Choice, which they're fine. I mean, they work real well.
It's so funny. It's kind of hit and miss, though.
Yes, they are.
Like, especially with lid.
Sometimes the lids will suck. Sometimes there'll be cracked corners, but
this one turned out real well.
I'll complain about it. Like, this one's got a crack, and I don't want to pay $7 for it. So I get it for like $5, like a jerk. I'm a jerk. I can't help it sometimes, but
that's what's supposed to happen.
Sometimes I'll buy them. Sometimes I really don't care if it's got a crack. Gizmo's got a crack, I think. Oh yeah, Gizmo's and Whistler. Whistler is my Australian whistling spider. That one's got a crack literally on the corner.
Right where she's digging.
Right where she's digging to. But yeah. How many tarantulas do I have in my collection? I have 27 tarantulas, and hold on, let me recount in my head. Lieutenant Ripley, my tricoloring burrowing scorpion, like she's picking up color. Tricolor, like she's picking up colors and coloring for me. Tricolor burrowing scorpion, flat rock, 2 bark scorpions, firecracker, which is my Arizona giant hairy, I think.
Either that or desert
just
hairy.
Desert hairy, blonde hairy.
And then
Hicks, my male Asian. So I got 6 scorpions, 27 tarantulas.
So 33 total.
33 total, yeah. But I had quite a few more actually. Those I'm missing are Micronesis, which was my handsome Bob. My Sarah Cosmos Elegant. I can actually go back in some of my old videos and see Willow. I have very few with handsome Bob in it. And the ones I do, actually, it's Charlotte. GA did one in his nose. Yeah. Oh. Then my Serapagopus lividus full pot died recently. Then I had my Heteroscleral maculata, which died, as well as my Darlingi. But the H.O.I and the Darlingi were really small slings. Those ones, to see my green bottle blue, you got to go way back into my earlier stuff. I did bring out Chevy, which is my Selmapoas Cambridgei.
She's on that side.
And of course, she's on the other side here, inside this little hole.
She's awesome.
And Chevy's named after Jason Statham's character. My head, I like that because I like Jason Statham from Crank. And his name was Chevy, so I went with that. I don't know if it's female or male yet. Haven't got a good enough molt on most of mine yet to get, especially this one here. She came out with a molt, but it was torn up. She's great though. I can't wait until she starts webbing this up and going nuts.
Grab it. Just figure it out.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
I know that's
I'm gonna let her be. I'm gonna let her be till she comes out on her own. She's a beauty.
She did such a. Oh, I can't
Oh
say
yeah,
that.
I was saying it earlier. That she was on my blinds. Yeah, she was on my blinds when I found her, like literally up in the air. This is a species that goes ground, likes to dig, and I found her up in the air. And when I went to get her, I went to cup her. She literally crawled off the blinds down the wall. When I went to cup her on the wall, she literally just kind of like, fuck it, and like just kind of let go and dropped, and just, and you heard this thump, and out from underneath my nightstand comes scurrying her. She comes scurrying out from underneath the nightstand. It was hilarious, and I was like, oh my god, what do I do? Because all I seen was arachnophobia in my head. I was like, oh god, spiders! So I cupped it. I was like, fuck it.
It was like the best fuck you drop. Sorry.
It was. She literally, if she had fingers, if she had a hand
all
and
eight
fingers,
would be up.
all 8 would have been up, flipping me off, going, peace. She is fun. She was fun. God. She's great. She's interesting, so can't wait. Cannot wait for her to start doing something. Do I have another tea that might want to eat something? I fed
Spider legs.
Spider legs
Hi.
probably would. Spider legs would probably eat. Let me.
Amelia might even too. Bet you Nibbler would. Do you need help?
All right, sorry guys. I decided to grab a couple others instead of just one more. Actually, since there's a 5th on here, the whole point of my live stream was to rehouse a spider mine. Unfortunately, it wasn't my avicularia number 2. It was an escapee I had in another video, my Serratigearis marshalli. So here's the finished product of it. I know there's not a whole lot of substrate in there because they are phosphorial, but I want her to web a little bit more. That's why I put the plant and a little bit of deeper substrate in the back half. But she'll end up, bringing a lot of this substrate up anyways. I would really love to see what she does with it. I think it would be great to see that because I have the little container she was in and she just webbed. It was so awesome. So many different little holes and tunnels. Here I got my Bomai, who is, slightly flighty.
She don't like light.
She don't like that much. Drat. Of course, this is my Acanthoscurria colada. All you can see is the leg there. Who she molted recently, and she has gotten big. She's a big one. And then underneath here, what is my favorite type of enclosure for my tarantulas? Glass, preferably.
Do you have to grab some?
Yeah, you can go grab smoke. We'll show them the arboreal because I see some arboreals are different than others, as well as like the Semopolis cambridgei, which will go up and down, no problem. It spends a lot of time behind and under little built webs. So with that, I see those are good with like a slide top. That way you don't have to worry about the web in the top of it. Like this here, the slide tops. I like these for the ones that don't do the. I like them not for carabiners. I don't. I don't. I won't use this for my carabiner because she'll end up webbing the top and I can't get it off. To make it easier to say. But yeah, some cambridgeis, armariums, avicularies. Uh, yeah, I like those. I like front door glass ones for like the P Metallicas, the Carabinas, like that. Terrestrials, I prefer a glass box, like a terrestrial glass box or a cube or something like that. Right now, these, I mean, they're small. Here's my Vagans Nibbler. They're okay. They're good for right now. They're small. They're compact. I can stack them. They fit fine. But I really prefer glass overall. The look, the lack of shine through the plastic, which is always nice. I don't have to deal with the shine of it. Let's get this up here. See if we can't get my Bomai here to go for a mealworm. Yay, that's not good. That's not good. Here we go. And there you go, guys. A little Bomai action. This here, actually, this was what I wanted for my first tarantula, the Bomai. Bomai. I've always, just because the legs, the coloring is gorgeous. They're intriguing. I've always liked that. But it ended up getting Brachiopelma albopilosum, which I am super thrilled with Miss Shiva. Yeah, she just recently molted, so don't forget to check that video back out. My Brachiopelma that just molted. She is big,
Large.
big.
We really lucked out with Shiva, Matt.
Yeah,
We did. Like, and that was just such a, yeah.
it was odd that
Faded kind of turned out well, Faye.
right. Can we get?
Such a calm.
Oh, that's too much. I just need something right here so I can. Was there? All right, is that should be better. Let's see if we can get her to come out the front half so you guys can catch her. This is Spider Legs, my Acanthoscuria geniculata, who 2 weeks now for molt? 2 weeks for molt? Something like that, 2 weeks for molt?
Something like that, yeah.
It's been a minute for her. She's already molted, so let's get a mover here. She don't have. Yeah, she don't have. She don't have webbing on that side, so I'm gonna see if I can't. Oh, there's a little webbing. Okay. Or whatever. Let's just. Thank you. Now let's see if I can't get her to come out now. Kind of surprised. Really? Nothing. Well, normally she comes out.
She was just out earlier, which
Right.
is weird.
Well, that kind of sucks. I wanted to show Spider Legs off. I wanted to show
I
her
would still
off.
try.
So hard to get her out, though. She's not. She just really is not wanting to do anything.
Do you need to flip it on the other side? She's coming.
Oh, she's giving me the butt.
Yeah.
She's giving me the butt.
Oh, bummer.
That sucks. That's okay. That's all right. She's giving me the butt. She don't want to play. She doesn't want to play. I don't want to show her then. Fine. She wants to be like that. Let's see if we can get Nibbler here. This is Nibbler, Brachypelma vagans. And these usually are really good at, they're really hungry. Hit the thumb, yeah. Appreciate it. Thank you. I gotta hit the thumbs up on my own video too. Can't forget that. Do make sure you do that to your own video too. It's your video. If you like it, thumbs up your own video as well. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can get Nibbler to do something here. Maybe. Make a note. This is gonna be one of those times where I'm gonna be having a hard time getting my teeth to eat on camera all of a sudden. Got 5 tarantula slings, and now I'm. Oh right, dude, I picked up my first one and actually spent 1 year without buying another. And then as soon as I picked up my second one, my third, fourth, and fifth, literally within 30 days, I had my third, fourth, and fifth. She's not even doing it either.
She's awful big. I'm sorry.
She is. She's a big one, but
they're usually very hearty eaters, but I might just misjudge their size already.
it happens. Oh, wait. Also, my Phonopelma is doing that stuff too. She's doing it. She's getting so far with the weight.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Oh, damn it. Of course, there is there was a, what is that even? What is being seen? I'm not even sure. Oh, okay, now I know it's being seen now.
The papers behind.
It's the papers behind. Yeah, that's what it was.
There you go.
Right. Oh, but my vagans here. Both my vagans. I'm not gonna try my Amelia because I know that she is not gonna eat. She is fat. You know what? It doesn't matter if I try, does it? So we'll also pull out H.O.I.
Oh, jeez.
Here we go. My Amelia.
Just one more.
Oh, sorry, guys. Just one more, I swear, just one more. TV video has been made. Oh, you already made it? Ha! You. Nice. All right, let's see here. That's dead. That's live. Okay, here we go. Go Amelia. My Brachypelma Amelia. Not too sure if she'll eat, but we'll find out. Oh, wow. There, I guess she did. There is the Amelia.
All right,
Oh,
so I
and
got
it's-
this one.
This is another one. This one I didn't actually want to get until later on when I seen an adult. Copyright content live stream. Oh, were you watching me at the same time as you were doing it? Alright, the Brachypelmas. Right? And then I'm just going to share here Obi. This is Obi-1. This is my first OBT. And this little area here is her new hope. So she comes from, I believe, here and up. Because other side where she used to come out of is now two. Oh, here she is right here. Look at that. As we see her here, legs coming out. Let's see if we can. There. Try not to get the glare, but unfortunately, I can't do nothing with horrible lighting. But yeah, there's Obi-Wan there. And gotta love it. This was an oh, that's nice. All right. Well, we will see if we can get a feeding from her or him. Another unknown sex, but I'm not that worried about it. Let's cut that so I don't have to deal with an escapee. Can we even see where the worm is? There we go. There. Try not to get that glare. Of course, she might come out the other side now. But this is gonna be one of those. It's gonna take her a while to fill all the vibrations in the webbing. And man, she webbed this cow skull up. I like it.
Yeah, it's a lot more than it used to be.
Right, because all this up here, stop. All this up here, and then across the back here, all that's all new. Everything on the outside of the skull is new. On the front half, on the sides, is all old.
It's kind of like a Jenga moment. Jenga.
Don't fall. Don't fall. I might have to taunt her a little bit to see if I can't get her to come. I was just didn't want her to come up that whole year, so we'll see if we can just get her to come out the other hole. Oh my God, Wispy.
It's like a fishing.
Right, fishing. I caught webbing. Oop, that scared me.
You're good. Come on.
Come on, show everybody how you look. Show everybody how gorgeous you look.
I actually like jumps.
Oh, there we go. Come on. Come on. Come on now. You're right there. Oh, she took it from me. There. Fishing for tarantulas. What was that? What was that joke I did earlier? My Robert Viola. This old tarantula.
Oh, that's right.
Robert Viola. This fishing for tarantulas. This is how you fish for them. But yeah, Obi-Wan. Gotta love I love the OBTs. I have a very big Kelobrachys, I guess, obsession. I'm safe to say I have an obsession with Kelobrachys species, OBTs, GBBs, Brachypelmas.
You see the trend?
Yeah, webbing.
No.
And dangerous.
I was just gonna say teas. Teas.
Emperor scorpions.
And scorpions. It's
Scorpions.
expanding too.
It is.
Lately.
Also, I would not mind having I think it's a blue painted Indian centipede. Is
Back legs, you have to go slow. Come up underneath, and she's already at the right side.
Bam! Right there, some more legs for you guys. Acanthoscurria geniculatus. Wow! Did I really just multiply that? Acanthoscurria geniculatus. Wow.
She's beautiful though. She's
Oh yeah, look. You know, I never noticed
she's
that.
shy though. It's so funny because she
Right.
takes off now, but she'll come back out.
I want another one. I wonder if the next one I get maybe less shy. That'd be awesome because I love the rust color, like the brick rust color they have on these geniculatus. It is gorgeous. I just love it. Love it.
Funny thing is that she's shy, but she's quick to come back out too. Like she
Yeah,
runs
she'll
away,
sit.
but she'll come right back out.
She'll sit and then she'll come right back out after a little while. Yeah, no, that Oh, there we go, a little butt action. What is that? I don't, I didn't ever see mine doing the booty dance. Mine don't ever do the booty dance.
Sometimes they do.
I rarely see them do the booty dance. I want, it'd be awesome. I'd like to catch one doing the booty dance. Booty time, across the USA. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep showing. She was the reason why I did this. Hopefully, next live stream I do, I can rehouse my aviculary number 2. Hopefully, and maybe we can get some handling action with that one. That would be awesome. Yeah, yeah. The Vagans takedown, yeah. Smooth, not as heavy as she usually does. She usually likes to pounce, but she doesn't pounce. She's getting bigger, so she's not pouncing as much as she was before. My substrate, what's left of it, not a lot. No biggie. Yeah. I think I'm at that point in the collection where a lot of them are in pre-mold or going into pre-mold. I know Itty Bitty is in pre-mold. Beast just molted. My Lassiador Parahybana thing 1 molted a few days ago. Shiva molted. But I thought there was one more. Yeah, it was a aviculary number 2. Yeah, that molted.
Carabiner too.
Yeah, Beast Carabino.
Anything one was the most recent.
Yeah, thing 1 was the most recent. I really cannot wait for my Emilia to pop. I cannot wait. Oh my god. The colors, it took me an adult to see the beauty in the Amelias. And when I seen that adult, I was like, oh my god, I want to buy it, but I don't have $400 for it. And I didn't have a beautiful glass cake to put it in. So how's everybody doing tonight? Y'all feeling good tonight? Anybody get beer?
Is it cute?
Cute
Cute bar wench.
Cute bar wench. Good. Get any beer tonight? I know not everybody drinks. I need a beer, but I'm good. Tennessee's still on here? Probably not. I think he's already gone. Yeah, I drank my beer already. You a Pabst guy? Like Pabst, Bud Light, Budweiser, Miller? I'm a different type. I don't care what it is. Ooh, Bud. I think everybody starts on Bud, or a lot of people start on Bud. I know my first ever beer was a Bud Light my dad gave me when I was a kid. Pabst is good. Yes, Pabst is good. As you can see, as I drink it, Pabst is delicious. Yes, Stella, if you like the imported beers, Stella is a good one. I don't mind Heineken to a certain extent. Like, I have to have probably a couple drinks before Heineken because of the skunky smell. But
it'll wreak havoc on your guts.
Oh
too.
my god, yes, it will wreak havoc on the guts.
Beer in general can, but those Sam Adams is another bad one for that. Next day, Sam Adams will make you hurt.
It can be tasty, but yeah, Sam Adams can get you to hurt. Actually, I'm more of a liquor guy. Anybody here a liquor? Like liquor? Bubble Guts, yeah, Bubble Guts, yes. Blue Moon, you do Blue Moon, Mel?
Not really, because
Not really?
I don't like the orange part. I'm not like huge necessarily on a lot of fruits. I can do like
citrus?
raspberries and like strawberries, but like maybe it is the citrus. Some lemon shandies aren't bad though.
Right. Yeah, I'm not.
It's just I'm not an orange person like that.
Oh, I love liquor. Yeah, I'm not a big Blue Moon fan. I don't like Blue Moon, Fat Tire, any of those. I'm not a microbrew guy.
Isn't
I'll
there
go-
a coconutty flavor with Blue Moon?
I have no idea. Like I said, I don't really drink Blue Moon. I mean, I'll drink a Red Stripe over a Blue Moon in a heartbeat.
Red stripe, I bet.
I'll drink a Red Stripe. Mickey's. I will do a Mickey's, especially a grenade, largemouth grenade. That was good. Liquor. I like gin. I'm a gin guy. If not gin, rum. If not rum, I'll do some vodkas. Definitely tequila. Excuse me. Ooh. I love moonshine. Yeah, rum and coke. Jerry and pepper. Oh, I've never drank scotch, but I always hear that it's an interesting thing. It all sounds good right now.
Like my mom's apple pie moonshine.
Oh God, Mel's mom's apple pie moonshine. That's delicious. I have an issue with that. I'm very, very moonshine fire water type of guy. I like it. Everclear. People always see me picking up bottles of Everclear, and they look at me. We're like, oh my God, have you picking that before? Like, if I'm gonna get drunk, I'm going to get drunk. Apple pie moonshine.
I feel like, see, I need Michael Myers here to do S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y night. S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y night.
That's great. Gotta have drinks and singing, man. Karaoke and beer. I like gin though. Gin is probably more my favorite. A good southern lemonade or a good southern iced tea. So like, I prefer home brewed iced tea if you're gonna go that way. So I do a home brewed iced tea or sun tea. Sun tea is a good one, and then some people use Seagrams. Ooh, gin and coke. Ooh, I don't know about that one.
That seems like it'd be a little harsh, really.
Right, gin and coke sounds a little harsh.
Is that good?
Might have to try it next. No whiskey for this Irishman. Part Irish, and I do not do whiskey. Last time I did whiskey, I thought I was Jim Morrison. I'm
Oh,
not.
that's horrendous. I love you.
Well, seriously, so somebody bought me a big bottle of Jack, and at the time I was a big Doors fan. I'm dead set listening to the Doors, posters, T-shirts. I'm Jim Morrison out, and man, I get the bottle of whiskey, and I'm running around this house party telling people, I love you, and I love you, but I don't love you, but you know what? Come take a shot, and then I'll love you. And then I just, literally, I'm not drinking, I'm not pouring shots, I'm pouring it into people's mouths, pouring it into my mouth. Oh, God. I'm about half Irish. I'm probably more Polish than Irish. Probably why I love the vodka and the gin, like that clear liquor. But I think I'm part pirate because I love rum. Who doesn't love rum? Rum is good, especially some heavy rum, heavy spiced rum. Oh my God! And I ain't talking about the Kraken now. Gordon's vodka.
Right.
That's the one with the pig head on it, isn't it? Like McCormick's. Is that the one with the boar? One of them had a boar on it. McCormick's.
Right.
Oh my God! I used to put that in my Diet Coke, but it was so hard to swallow. I actually used
Gordon's
to do
has just littering.
high school. I actually used to drink tequila before classes. Like I'd wake up in the morning, have breakfast, and then have like 3 shots of tequila and go to school. So horrible.
That is horrible. Confirmed.
Well, my high school was in the middle of a cornfield. When your high school is in the middle of a cornfield and you feel that, Children of the Corn could have been filmed around it, a shot of tequila isn't that big of a deal.
Confirmed you're an alky. Confirmed.
You've been an alcoholic since birth. My mother was drinking while I was born.
She does have a.
The doctor was telling her to put the bottle down. She just didn't want to. That's horrible.
That is funny.
She was not drinking in the birthing room. She was drinking on the way in the ambulance to the hospital. If she heard this, she might slap me.
Probably. Your mom would probably.
She's like, really?
Right.
Although she might think it's kind of funny, though. I don't know. She's got an interesting sense of humor. Explains where some of mine came from. It's like a commercial. Don't forget every so often. I do really like this. I can't wait. I think I'm going to do this with more plants with Green Bottle Blues. I do have a future project for my OBTs, both of them, because I got Master Blaster, which is in that little frosted cup, and then I got Obi-Wan here. My thought is that I want to do the larger tanks. Saki is my choice one. Saki, 10 shots should make a benefit. Doesn't affect me. Sake does not affect me cold or hot, warm or anything.
Which is really odd because sake is known to be super strong.
Right. For most people. And my buddy who was in the military, was in the Air Force, came back from Japan with a huge box of sake and gave everybody at least 4 little bottles of sake of their own. And I took 1 bottle cold because he didn't tell me. I just grabbed the bottle and opened it up and started drinking. And he's like, "Oh, it's better when it's warm." I already downed 1 bottle. I got 1 bottle of room temperature sake already down. Then he heats up a second bottle for me, and then I drink that down, and literally nothing. I didn't feel drunk, didn't feel woozy, didn't feel anything. I felt kind of hydrated. So sake does not bother me. Beer probably has more of an effect than sake. I can see myself talking a whole lot right now after just the few beers and the few drinks that you've seen me have.
A few chugs.
The few chugs.
Chug.
I can't help it. I put beer in my mouth and I got to chug it. Sake's 21, but I'm cold. It's a lot easier to take it cold. Warm really sucked. I'm very close with shots on tequila. The first time I drank tequila, I did 15 shots of tequila. And the only reason I did this because me and a few of my friends, we made a game out of it because we were teenagers, we were young. So we were hanging out at some Air Force guy's house and he bought a bottle of tequila and we're all bullshitting and hanging out. And we all have 1 shot apiece. He gives us a shot and then he says, "Let's make a game out of this. Whoever falls has to take a shot." So every time we fell, we had to take a shot. After about 3 shots, I started falling on purpose, just so I can drink more. And by like 15th shot, they figured out I was purposely falling. Because I would say stupid shit like, "Oh God, I tripped over that cord." There's not a cord there, but oh, the cord's in the way. I need a shot. Right, there is an alcoholic presence in the force of this one. Well, you have a mother.
Because you really don't drink that much.
I'm not. Well, my mother is an alcoholic. Was an alcoholic. My brother was an alcoholic. My sister was an alcoholic. What's the whole the chain there? Oh yeah, was alcoholics at one point in time. I died. My ex. Was that the sake? Sake, I mean, it wasn't heavy for me, but the people I was around, they got kind of drunk on it.
Then again, you're right. Be kind of opposite most,
Well, I can sit at a bar and have 6 or 7 gin drinks, but a couple beers get me all weird.
Right.
But there's also other substance abuse problems I used to have, so that also could contribute to the oddness on that. No, the tequila. I love tequila. Viva Cuervo, man. Viva Cuervo. Viva Cuervo.
I like you on tequila too.
Tequila's fun. I like tequila. It's funny. A lot of people I don't like tequila. It makes me angry. Whiskey makes me angry. I don't do whiskey. Whiskey makes me sick, especially after the Jim Morrison incident. I can't even smell Jack Daniels without wanting to vomit. Like, seriously. Is there anybody else that I can... I wish Ripley would come out. I want to show you guys my tricolor burrowing scorpion, but ever since I put her in that tank, man, I've seen her twice. Yeah, I've gotten pictures up on. Did I put them up on my Facebook? I might have put them up on my Facebook. I can be a happy drunk. I just can't be around too many people that are obscenely drunk. I don't do bars very well, and when I do bars, I better be there for playing pool. And I like hole-in-the-wall bars better because there's a whole lot less ignorant people drinking at hole-in-the-wall bars compared to places like the Tilted Killed or something like that where everybody wants to be there.
Yeah.
That's me. I mean, I'm a big bar guy. I like I like house parties. I was a house party guy. I like house parties.
That might be our Midwest, honestly.
The house parties?
Well,
the farm parties. If you're from the Midwest, you know farm parties. If you know farm parties, you'll know they're either called farm parties or bonfire parties. Or terrace jumping parties.
We have clubs, but that's not, I mean, the basics of the culture.
Yeah, I did probably one of the dumbest things in my life when I was like 21, 22. I went to a bar called Brothers in my home state of Nebraska, Omaha. And I literally lived 45 minutes to almost an hour home from the bar. And I got so lit. All I can remember is driving from the bar to the first stoplight, stopping and puking, second stoplight, stopping and puking, and just kind of so on and so forth up until I hit the interstate. Then I blacked out and got home and woke up the next morning. So, yeah, I mean, drinking at home is a lot safer. You don't have to worry about getting caught and getting drunk and all that jazz.
Especially out here, man, they don't play.
Oh, yeah, out here in Arizona, they do not play in Arizona. Oh, my God. New Mexico is another place they don't play in either.
Dude, here, what is it, like mandatory a week?
I think
30 days.
I think you get like a week to 30 days, depending on. I know it's depending on the judge. I know Sarpy County back in Nebraska.
Yeah.
If you're in Bellevue and you get popped for DUI, depending on the judge, you might get a ticket. I do miss bonfire parties too. Yeah, so especially since I moved out here to Arizona. You either get a ticket if the judge is cool, or if the judge isn't cool, you're going to spend 30 days. Possibly loss of license on the first offense. So watch it if you're driving through Bellevue, Nebraska, Ralston, Papillion, Nebraska, just for a trip or going through something. Don't drink and drive through Sarpy County because you just might get slammed hard. And on top of it, they'll slam you hard because it's an Air Force city or town, Air Force town, because the Air Force base is there. So, yeah, just forewarning on that one. If you ever do decide to go through Nebraska for any reason. But, I like to throw shit off camera.
Right.
I don't know. I guess I'm kind of running out of stuff to talk about, I guess. I got a box knife cutter. I got a box cutter.
I got a busket.
I got a busket. I got a busket, and you got a Benz. You got a Benz, and I got a busket. Come on, man, give me $1. I got a busket, and you got a Benz. Hey, if you can name that movie, I will laugh my nuts off.
I got a busket.
I got a busket. That's so great. I got a busket. Oh, God, these meal. I'm going to have to switch these to another container. Oop. Don't mess around with you dumb stuff. Okay. There we go. Some are a little bit better, some are not. That one's definitely just skin. All right, guys. I'm going to call this an end for my second live video. I did what I came to do, which was just do this. So thanks for watching, guys. Katie, Tennessee, DEA, and whoever the fifth one that came on didn't mention themselves. Thank you for watching. Enjoy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Check out my Facebook. And DEA, check out Mad Invertebrates and Reptiles on my Facebook. KD's Random Adventure and I run the forum, so it's a lot like the YouTube tarantula community, just really small. But thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night, and happy keeping. Peace. Now, how do I turn this off? Not too sure how I turn this off now. I don't want to mute the microphone. What is that? No, we don't want to do that. I don't know. I don't know how to stop it. I forgot how I stopped it the last time. Gotta love this stuff, right?
I bet if you close YouTube, it would stop.
I don't know if it would or not. There should be like a stop button. I know that's not a stop button. There's this
You need
here.
to flip it the other way, maybe.
Shouldn't have to. I think I'll just hit the back, I guess. I don't know. There should be an easy way. Yes, I would like to stop streaming. Thank you. All right, guys. Catch you later.